Today on Mortal Kombat fan service, we're going to be tackling a very serious issue that affects many people today: immortality. That's right, more moaning and groaning from Kung Lao about how he has to live forever. Poor guy. But before that, oh boy, swooping down lava shot, that can only mean that it's a Shang Tsung fan service scene. Aw, did we go too low on this shot? You mean she's not really topless? Total boner killer, dude.
Too much water can wrinkle your skin.
That was horrible.
You haven't seen the half of it.
Yeah, come on, that old age effect wasn't that bad. Wait until we do it on a full person before you call it horrible. This is gonna be an episode where we try to do some more development of the greatest Mortal Kombat character, Siro. First we learn he's an ass who falls asleep in temples and that he's a smooth criminal.
Sorry, bathroom break.
Same.
And Kung Lao is actually supposed to be genuine here, but is it just me or does he deliver these lines like, "You two will die for this"?
The whole meditation, spiritual awareness stuff just isn't for us. Aren't you gonna say anything?
Nothing to say. I hoped you'd embrace my training and traditions. You didn't.
And you're not upset?
I've been meditating. It'll take more than this to upset me.
Then we'll head back to Shuzhen.
Fine.
I'd rather fry than stay any longer. Monks are so... And what's with all the bowing?
He's right in front of you, plus you're bowing your head towards him. He can hear you, Taja.
May your journey be safe.
And speedy. I can't wait to get home.
Oh, those rude assholes. And like the classic fuck-up that Shang Tsung is, he tries to old age poison Kung Lao's water bottle. Kung Lao, the guy who doesn't age until the next Mortal Kombat. Genius at work here. But hey, at least he gets his true number one enemy, old monk guy. Awkward. Oh, and he also gets the two Wonder Dummies, who are pointlessly bickering with each other. How new.
Master Wang died of old age.
Master Wang, his death is meaningless.
It was not Master Wang's time to die.
What do you mean?
Whew, I was hoping that happened right after I said that, because I really didn't have any evidence until now, so that helps. Who let that convenient wind in here? Ah, it was Vorpax, but really, she didn't just put Sung's old ager juice in the bottle and flee. She seriously stuck around for Master Wang's funeral. I think you should try being incompetent in person next time, Sungy boy. So it being someone Kung Lao doesn't know at all is apparently a huge shock. Next we learn just how by the honor system Shang Tsung is imprisoned as he decides to go to Earth, and in order to keep his cover, he makes a double of himself. Jeez, kinda seems like this is something you could use to skip the mines more than this one time, Sungster. The only downside is that he needs energy to maintain this, and somehow I don't think Shang Tsung loses sleep over having to steal random background people's souls.
I don't get it. Shang Tsung knows I can't age until the next Mortal Kombat tournament. The Elder God's decree keeps me young.
Yep, just to reiterate how fucking stupid this plan was, and yes, just to make it absolutely clear, this was Shang Tsung's plan.
You didn't really think potion would work on me, did you?
Actually, I thought it might.
Guess I'm sure lucky you didn't chug the whole thing, or this episode would have been a whole lot of nothing.
Taja and Siro, they must have taken the water bag.
They are much younger than Master Wang, but the end result will be the same. You must go here.
Whoa, you didn't have to draw me such a detailed map.
You will find a woman there
Is she a friend of the Order?
who Miji's friend to no one. Years ago, she defeated mortality.
Okay, well now that I know she's 3 lines away, I'll find her in a month.
Zero, your face.
Your face.
Ooh, faced!
So with time being the main factor here, obviously they rush out and have to stop because Tasha's mad about her wig and makeup job.
I can't stand it anymore. Leave me alone.
Well, sure, Taja, you've got all the time in the world, right? I mean, just a couple hours and you're dust. Would you like to go out to eat before the cure too? Maybe stop for a swim, play some Mortal Kombat?
Yesterday we were too young to even worry about getting old.
Yeah, all we had to worry about was getting turned into bloody ice shards. Much better day. Hey, I'm here, and I could attack now, but why do that when I can wait till the end of the episode? Besides, why would I fight when I can have some random lackeys attack you? Haha! Actually, these guys don't work for Shang Tsung at all, so he's just being incompetent again. They are actually apparently guards for Omijis, but they aren't very good as they aren't even remotely close to her place. I mean, unless Kung Lao is going around in circles, which is possible, I suppose. But as it is right now, we have no idea why these guys exist, and it seems like a completely random fight that has no purpose. I mean, other than to bring out the best line of the episode.
Defend yourselves!
Zero, no. One hit and our old bones will snap like twigs.
You guys just said you're around 60 now. As far as I know, most 60-year-olds' bones won't shatter upon a blow.
But a good 60-something.
Quite surprisingly, the 3-line map that Kung Lao had to keep in his head has instead led him to some old random abandoned temple, and the Golden Girls can't go any further. Jeez, it's almost like you shouldn't have stopped for pity breaks.
Did you mean what you said earlier? That I looked good?
Oh, Taja, no.
Omijis!
Go away.
I had to see you.
The last thing you ever want to do is see me.
But wait, this is supposed to be a really fan-servicey episode, right? So where's the Okay, you're just putting on an old woman act first for fun. Is there a reason for her doing an old woman act? Will it ever come up in another episode now that Kung Lao has seen her? Nope! I mean, once Kung Lao's seen who you really are, there's no reason to hide it anymore because, you know, the audience has seen it then too.
You are delicious. I may make you my slave, or I may take you to bed. Or both.
And yes, she's a recurring character. But you know, Kung Lao, you are kinda limited on immortal girlfriends to choose from, and as we've seen already, you could have done a lot worse. After flirting time is over, Omi just finally hands up the Insta-Youth juice and warns Kung Lao that because of their condition, they'll have to watch those around them turn old. It actually is a kinda decent speech, but then it's finished off with this piece of nonsense.
My gift to you, advice. Lose the next Mortal Kombat. Die young and beautiful.
Neither of you age. He'd die young regardless of which Mortal Kombat he lost. But whatever, Shang Tsung comes and admits his plan was completely stupid, but at least now he can hold two people with some seriously differing old age makeup going on hostage, so Kung Lao will have to waive the Mortal Kombat rules and fight him. You know, something he could have done without the old age potion and then not having to rely on the luck of them not dying before Kung Lao got back.
I waived the rules, Shang Tsung.
But only temporarily, apparently, because Tsung will have to ask me to do it again next time. And, well, it's quite the fight between the two martial arts doubles, and surprisingly, Shang Tsung's improvised "you have to fight me" plan works absolutely brilliantly, as he didn't expect to have to fight during the "you have to fight me" plan and has to run home because his double will go poof now soon.
You can't die on me, Siro.
Not after all those great times we've had together.
The Baron could use some kitchen help.
I'd rather die.
And you will if you can't cook.
How's our thief?
Being treated like one. I'm sure if I'd work in Shusen, cleaning sewers, something prestigious like that. But I'm telling you, what happened out there wasn't real.
Okay, maybe you haven't been together that long, but I feel like I've really gotten to know you well in our short time.
Here. That wipes us out, you know.
Like you wiped out the monks?
I took some food to nourish us on the trip, okay?
You believe this? She stole food from the monks.
Well, you're eating it, aren't you?
You know what? Who the hell are you, Siro? Drop dead. But unfortunately, the red food coloring will save the greatest Mortal Kombat character. And luckily, Shang Tsung makes it back to the mines just in time as one of Shao Kahn's guards is down there to check on him. And he steals his soul. You know, Shang Tsung, killing his guards might kind of annoy Shao Kahn just as much as escaping, just saying. Then Raiden comes and very politely asks Kung Lao not to waive the rules again because, you know, he's the champion of Earth and blah, 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 blah.
You are a coward, Kung Lao.
He faced Shang Tsung and you call him a coward?
You did it because you're afraid to be alone.
Fine, Raiden. If you're gonna be like that, we're gonna leave. No, I don't want to be alone! Overall, this is a rather mediocre Conquest episode. No real fights stand out, and the plot seems full of confusion as none of the characters seem to know what they're doing for the most part. And Shang Tsung at this point in the series seems like he's getting lessons from Shredder to become a villain who comes up with a harebrained scheme every week. Also, seriously, what the hell is with Siro's old age makeup? Only thing I can think of is it's hard to age the greatest mortal. Whatever. The character of Omijis was introduced in this episode, but in a rather lackluster manner, but she will be expanded upon later, but her clothing certainly won't be. Next time on Conquest, it's... oh, for fuck's sakes. Besides that, it's Katana! The first Katana, that is.
One hit and our old bones will snap like twigs. Siro, your face.
Your face?